Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Nuclear Wand and my coins. Sorry, table's a little shaking. It doesn't have a leg here in the bottom, so I can roll around with my computer chair, so it shakes a little bit here, and there. So, okay, enough of that. Yeah, I haven't been uploading recently because I really didn't have. It's not that I couldn't upload, it's more that I didn't have an idea of what should I upload. But I did go to a coin convention, and that, there's a bit of a shadow here, and that brings me to a bunch of other things here, all sorts of coins and stuff that aren't really coins. And I got some banknotes as well, and I'll show you, of course, what I got. These two I'll save in the side for the end of the video, but let's begin with the coins. So I went to all my regular vendors. I went to the coin meetup in Ashdod, that's the city next to my city. It's about an hour drive. So I went there and got a couple of good stuff. Now let's go through. Most of these I've either carded myself or didn't card myself. So this is West Germany, 1950, that's 50 pfennigs. But this is actually a really cool one. This is, I just label it Germany OST. It says 1 kopeck. If that is a, yeah, that's 3 kopeck. I wrote 3 kopecks, but it's actually 1 kopeck, so that's a mistake on my end. But this is World War I, and this is German occupied this is, let me see if I can fix this up in my head. This is Russian territory occupied by the Germans in World War I. So, of course, it's labeled kopecks, since that would be Russian currency. And you can see a lot of, like, rustage over here. And, of course, a lot of destruction here on the bottom half. Because these coins are don't usually last long because they were made out of iron. So finding one in good condition is a bit of a tricky situation. But I got that for an excellent price. It's probably written in my book. I just can't remember for how much, though. Now, this is, as you can see, during the Weimar era. This is 10 pfennigs. Not something I was primarily looking for, but just, I like the design of it. Looked really cool. This is something nice. This is Lebanon under the French control. When it was basically, I think, still some sort of like a colony or a protectorate. See, that's written in French. République Libanese. I think I might have butchered that. Half a piastra. I thought it was made out of silver, but I was mistaken. So the ink rubbed off on that a little bit. Here is something I got at What in the Bins. This is 1943 Belgium. This would be German-occupied Belgium, if I remember correctly. Very nice. Now here's something really interesting. This is I think it's supposed to be Louis the 13th. I don't quite remember, but this is the last king of France before he got, beheaded by the guillotine. Horrible condition, I know, but you could tell that it's Louis the 16th, I think. I don't really remember. I'm not that familiar with my French royalty. And this is 1793, last year. So at least that's readable, so that's cool. Here is Madagascar. Now, I think, as you know me, I love collecting modern African coins or even old African coins. Even Middle Eastern, the Lebanese one was really cool. But weird African stuff, that's what I really like. But not like weird in the sense that it's weird by design or by nature. It's just obscurity. So Madagascar, 20 Ariari, I think that's how you pronounce it. That is really cool. I like that. Here's another one I really liked. This is the East Africa colony, 48, 50 cents. Great design on the back with the lion. I like that very much. My hand's getting a little tired here. All right, give it a stretch. Now we're good to continue. Here is Bolivia, 1909. I think that'd be 10 cents. 10 centavos. Flip that around. I think that's a little alpaca or something like that. Here's another obscure country, Tonga, 2015, but 50 centiti. So that's really cool. Coin from Tonga. Now here's something really interesting. This is Crete, 1900. This is the price I paid in shekels here. Ooh. A bit of a rusty, roughed up condition, but nonetheless really cool. I like that very much. Next up, Bulgaria, 1912. I think it's upside down, forgive me. Nothing too spectacular. Another obscure country, the Maldives. One rufiya. Very nice, that's pretty cool. The vendor I went to and got a lot of these coins from had them in different 2x2s, and they were labeled like completely different. Like the Maldives one was labeled Ghana, or what was it again? The Madagascar one was labeled France. I think he just reused them for some reason, like the 2x2s, but I'm not sure. Now this is really cool. This is those quarter cents. I don't know much about them. Just the fact that the backs are usually colored. Here, this is the Armistice. I guess the end of World War I. Yeah. Next up. Keep hitting my magnifying lamp here. Alright, this is 5 cents, or probably some other name. Tunisia. Under French control, I'm almost certain. Oh, upside down, forgive me. Centimes. Centimus. And this is probably the best coin I got. 2 zlotys, or zloty, from Poland, 1932. I'm going to assume this is silver. So is the Crete one, I think. Excellent coin. Now here are, in my opinion, aside from the Polish one, 2 of the best finds I got. This is, if I remember correctly, a phone token from the British Mandate on Palestine. Got your numbers here. Says telephone in English, telephone in Hebrew up in the top here. And over here, I don't remember what it should be on the inner ring, but I think it should be either Hebrew date and English date, but I'm not sure. These usually cost a bit more, but I got this for like half price, I think, because the inner ring is all scratched up. Now here is what I got for an actual steal. I was looking through the bin, and usually a lot of the collectors, and the vendors in the conventions in Israel, they do carry just regular low currency American cents, or maybe a quarter here and there, dimes, and I see this coin. And I thought when I first looked at it that this just got run over or something like that, like a really mushed up coin. So I switch it around and look closely, right by the date. This is a double minted coin. It's a little off-centered. Roosevelt's head goes a little to the back. And you can see a double mint mark and a double date right over here. That's 2000, 2000, and Pennsylvania mint mark twice. Now this is, if I remember correctly from how I read, supposed to be a double strike coin. I think that's what they call that error. And I think that is really cool. I don't know the value of it. I paid, I think, somewhere around maybe a quarter for this, or 50 cents, because like the bin was like, take anything you want for like a quarter or 50 cents a piece. And I got a couple of other tiny little things, but this is like by far the most spectacular thing I got, alongside the coin from Poland, Crete, and the British Mandate of Palestine phone token. Now that's all I have for now. I do have some banknotes I got. I could show you that in I guess a different video, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe completely later. But this is all for now. Thank you for watching. Do expect more videos along the line. And I guess that's it. So long.